Hello and welcome to the Thomas Lord Department of Computer Science. Congratulations on your admissions to USC, and we're excited to welcome you to the department. On today's agenda, we will be going over some department policies and introducing you to the faculty and staff. We'll also be discussing some academic requirements related to your computer science degree and introducing you to campus resources as well as other services that will help you make the most of your time outside of the classroom. We'd like to introduce you to two very important faculty members with the computer science department. On the screen, you'll see our department chair as well as our associate chair for undergraduate programs. Other faculty you may be introduced to can be seen here. These professors teach our core computer science courses. These are just a handful of the faculty that you'll be introduced to during your time at USC. Our undergraduate academic advisement team is here to support you throughout your time at USC. On the left, you'll be able to see our advisors who work with the undergraduate students. Our advisors mainly communicate with students through a platform called Advise USC. Advise USC can be used to schedule appointments with your assigned academic advisor, where you'll meet with them to go over long-term course planning, as well as contact them for any types of resources you may need throughout your time at USC. Advisors are your first point of contact, so please feel free to reach out to any advisors or to our department email at csdept@usc.edu if you need any assistance before your assigned academic advisor is confirmed. Some academic advisement expectations to have before setting up an appointment can be seen here. At this time, our advisement team primarily posts Zoom-based appointments. However, students are welcome to request in-person appointments. Students who arrive more than 10 minutes late to a scheduled appointment will be considered a no-show and will need to work with their advisor to reschedule their appointment. Advise USC is a platform that can be used to communicate with your advisors. You can communicate with advisors using the chatter function. If you're unable to use the chatter function, students are welcome to email their academic advisors using their USC email address. We do recommend checking this email often, as important messages are often sent to students via their USC email. We ask that students allow at least 2 business days for an advisor to respond to any emails. Advisors typically hold appointments during the standard 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Time, Monday through Friday. The computer science course sequence can be found below. These are the introductory courses that begin your computer science journey at USC. CSCI 102, Fundamentals of Computation, can be waived using AP Computer Science A credit or by passing the CSCI 102 Challenge exam. If students choose to enroll in this course, they do not have to worry about any prerequisite courses. Once students complete CSCI 102, then they can move on to the next set of courses in the sequence. This would be CSCI 103, Introduction to Programming, and CSCI 170, Discrete Methods in Computer Science. Both of these courses require CSCI 102 as their prerequisite. Once CSCI 103 and 170 are completed, then students may move on to CSCI 104, Data Structures and Object-Oriented Design. The courses from the previous slide are part of the Computer Science Grade Qualifier Policy, along with CSCI 201. These 5 courses require a grade of C or higher in order to be considered passing. This means that any grades of C- or lower will require a student to repeat the grade qualifier course. Each grade qualifier course may only be retaken once with departmental approval. Students who do not meet the grade qualifier policy after repeating the course once may be disqualified from the computer science program. For all non-grade qualifier courses, per USC policy, a passing grade is a D- or higher. Here you'll be able to see our 4 computer science majors. It's important to note that the computer engineering and computer science requirements listed here are specifically for the computing systems track. All of our computer science programs have the same computer science core courses, including the grade qualifier courses discussed in the previous slides. It is important to see the differences in the math and basic science requirements, as well as some of the differences in the technical elective requirement section. There is a technical elective requirement for each of our computer science majors. However, the requirement may vary. It is important to communicate with your assigned advisor regarding these requirements to ensure that you enroll in the proper technical elective courses. You can find an approved list of technical electives on our computer science department website, also linked on this slide. We recommend that when enrolling in a technical elective that you always double check with your academic advisor that it will satisfy the proper requirement. If a course is already specifically required for your degree, then it cannot count as a technical elective. For any questions or concerns about this requirement, we recommend speaking with your assigned academic advisor. The Thomas Lord Department of Computer Science takes academic integrity very seriously. To avoid any academic integrity violations, we highly recommend always checking in with your professor regarding any types of policies around academic integrity. We also recommend avoiding posting any type of homework or coursework on online platforms, including GitHub. Consequences to receiving an academic integrity violation include being reported to the Office of Academic Integrity, being at risk at receiving an F in a course, being at risk in receiving a 0 on an assignment, being at risk of being suspended or dismissed from the university. Please note that any type of academic integrity violation consequences do appear on a student's official record and cannot be removed. For information regarding policies and regulations around academic integrity, we recommend you check the USC catalog or the SC campus website. Academic resources for students. Each computer science course typically has course producers and teacher's assistants, along with professor office hours listed on the syllabus. We recommend attending office hours for assistants in higher level computer science courses. The Viterbi Learning Program offers additional tutoring for core computer science courses, writing courses, and math courses. The Viterbi Learning Program is open to all Viterbi students, and information regarding their tutoring hours can be found on their website. The Dornsife Supplemental Instruction Program offers additional support for students in their basic science and math courses. In these sessions, you will review lecture material, course readings, and homework, and go over some exam strategies. For students interested in the Dornsife Supplemental Instruction Program, you can find their website below. The Math Center is also available to help with your math requirements. You can find their location and hours on their website. For students in our CS/BA program, you may have access to Marshall Academic Resources. These resources will mainly assist with your Business Administration 306 and 310 courses, as well as your Economics 351 and 352 requirements. The Center for Engineering Diversity can also provide assistance with recruitment and retention all the way through graduation for underrepresented students. A popular resource is the Kortschak Center for Learning and Creativity. Here you can find services including academic coach programs, academic workshops, and time management tools, as well as resources to get organized and increase productivity. Some wellness resources offered at USC include the USC Student Health Center, which provides clinical support to all students, the USC Support and Intervention Office, which offers support for students going through challenges and are unsure which resources to reach out to at USC. Mindful USC is a resource for students interested in mindfulness courses and retreats. Students interested in getting involved with this community may look at their website linked above. For students in need of connecting with a counselor, you can contact them on the number listed at the bottom of the slide. We highly recommend saving this number to have access during your time at USC. We highly recommend that students get involved with student organizations during their time at USC. Students can find a list of computer science-related organizations on the link below. The university also offers Viterbi-affiliated organizations, as well as general organizations outside of engineering, which can be found on our Engage SC website. A big benefit to being a Viterbi student is the Viterbi Career Connections Office. The Viterbi Career Connections Office can assist students with internship applications, resume edits, interview preparation, and general career advice. This office also assists students with summer internships as well as CPT registration for international students. We highly recommend looking at the Viterbi Career Gateway as well as visiting their office at Ronald Tudor Hall or emailing them at vcareers@usc.edu. Students will also have access to the USC Career Center. This center is centrally located in the Student Union, and career advisors can be contacted at careers@usc.edu. As we get closer to your Welcome Trojan registration session, we'd like to go over some frequently asked questions to the department. What do I do when my AP or IB scores come in? If students receive their exam scores after their registration session and need to change courses, we ask that you email our department directly at csdept@usc.edu. Please include a screenshot of your new scores and an advisor will assist you with updating your course plan. Please note that you must send all official scores to USC in order for them to appear on your records. How do I place in a higher CSCI course? Students who have completed and passed the AP Computer Science A exam with a score of 4 or 5 will automatically receive credit for CSCI 102, and they may move on to the next course in the sequence. Students who feel that they have enough programming experience to test out of CSCI 102 may request the CSCI 102 challenge exam on our website. Please note that previous C and C++ coursework is required in order for students to request the CSCI 103 challenge exam. How do I register for classes? Students will be using the web registration portal accessed through their MyUSC account during their Welcome Trojan registration sessions. The VACE office will also offer some web registration tutorial sessions before your registration session. Information regarding these tutorial sessions have been sent to students via their email. Why can't I find ENGR 102 on WebReg? This course is offered only in the fall term, and it's often added to the web registration portal later in the summer. Once the course is available for registration, the VACE office will contact students via email to let them know that it's time to enroll. You may enroll in your other courses during your Welcome Trojan registration session and add the Engineering 102 course later on. Why is the registration date on WebReg different than my scheduled registration session? The correct registration date on WebReg will not update until 1 to 2 hours before your registration begins. You may disregard the date listed and continue to follow your Welcome Trojan registration session. Who can I contact during registration if I run into any issues? The Computer Science Undergraduate Advisement Team will be available via live chat during each registration session. You can access this live chat using the link listed on the slide. Please note that each session is 2 hours long and the live chat will only be active during that 2-hour session. What should I do if my recommended courses are full? If you're not able to get assistance during the live chat, then we ask that you email the department in order to get some backup courses and recommendations. Students will still have access to the web registration portal after their Welcome Trojan registration session. The system is saying I require D clearance. What do I do? If you require departmental clearance or D clearance for a computer science course, you may email the department for assistance or utilize the live chat during your registration session. If you require departmental clearance for a non-computer science course, you will need to contact the department that owns the course. Information on how to contact the department can be found on the schedule of classes linked on this slide. I am unable to attend my scheduled registration. Who do I contact? If you're not able to attend your Welcome Trojan registration session, we ask that you contact the VASE office at viterbi.studentservices@usc.edu in order to adjust your registration appointment. We thank you all for joining us today, and we want to welcome you to the Thomas Lord Department of Computer Science. If you have any questions or concerns that are not addressed during this session, you're welcome to email our department. We hope you have a great first semester, and as always, fight on!